Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I, your streamer, am trying desperately not to melt, so there might be a little bit of extra fan noise in the background, but I seem to have achieved a reasonable level of comfort somehow, so nothing should stop me from, playing through this, right? Right? Sure. Where we left off, I was about to have what is probably going to be an awkward conversation with this creature up here who may or may not be Gale's familiar. I'm really hoping that it is because I'm going to have Gale talk to it. So, this could be very embarrassing, but
one with the weave.
Here goes. Let's go talk to the kitty.
My pleasure.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
What's your Tressum doing here, Gale? Gale, she's been eating those missing courier pigeons. Tell her to stop. Or leave. It was the right thing to have Gale talk to her. Her? Him? Them? Them. Until we get an actual pronoun, we're gonna go with them. What's your Tressum doing here?
She isn't my Trezim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons? Oh, we got a pronoun. Alright, she.
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
I sense some sarcasm. Yes, sarcasm. I sense some deep sarcasm here. Ring of Blink. Fashioned by the wizard Bigby in honor of his faithful hound Big Boy, who could use teleportation to fetch, snare errant cats, and generally harass postmen. Well, I mean dogs and harassing postmen. It's tradition. I don't think that Gale gets to hold on to that, but I don't know who gets it, so we're going to send it to camp for now. Because we're happy with the rings that Gale has at the moment. Sorta. Okay, and...
No time to rest.
Oh my, thanks for showing me all of my letters. Bundle of letters. I've been inspired because of the interrupted communications.
Need to find a way forward.
Curious about what's going on here, though. Messy. It's messy, but it's not lootably messy. Can't go there. Can I jump there? I can. That's a little silly. but I am curious, so... No good reason to go there, though, alas. Unless I want to start taking pot shots at some of the people in the street below, but... Not sure why I would want to do that. But we are going to take a wander. Just in case there's anything interesting around here. Nope, nothing. Oh, I don't even have to, like, get through the gate. I could just jump down from the roof. You know, I am curious about the deal with the circus, but I'm wondering why the front gate is closed. So I think I might check that out before I hit up this gate over here. But... Actually, I should probably save. What do we have here? Bundle of letters. Letter marked for your eyes only, but lacking a name. Interesting. Hey, guys. Guys, come on. You telling me that you're not gonna jump down from that roof?
What's next?
Oh, 'cause I'm the only one who can get down? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's separate me from the others.
Now's hardly the time.
Hush, Gale. You?
This way.
I don't know why I could climb down, but nobody else could, but... Why is Astarion not here?
Keep a blade close.
Why is Astarion all the way back
Whatever
there?
comes,
What the heck?
I'm ready. Let's try this way.
I mean, we still definitely have some exploring to do.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
But I am probably going to do a save scum thing because I want to return the letter unopened, but I'm also incredibly curious what the heck is in there. So Postmaster shipment inquiry, letter about taxes, anonymous letter. For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only, Look, far be it from me to question Zent directives, but you can't just take from every arrival without consulting me first. That iron flask you skimmed from the last shipment was exceptionally valuable, and we've lost the Van Thumpers as clients for good now. If you'd just give me a warning first, I can smooth this sort of thing over. Danzo. P.S. Be careful with that iron flask. There was something about it. Felt like it was watching me. Weird. Letter about taxes. A concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion that would make an accountant cry. And a non-letter. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. And just because I'm curious, what happens if I return these like this? Whoops, wrong door. Nope, wrong door, wrong door. Through here. This way. Oh, and one other thing before I go back to the postmaster's office, but
To do with his death.
I will cover it after I find out what's going on here. It's possible that I can just, say, oh no, I didn't read them, and that'll work, but... Hey, Danzo. I know you've been doing illegal things, Danzo.
I suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
I found the letter intended for the Zentarum. It made for very interesting reading. Nothing yet, I'll keep looking. Leave. Made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manic.
But you're not going to.
Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
Deception. I've got another buyer lined up. I'd make a very generous fee. Intimidation. Give me everything the Zentarum paid you, or this letter is the least of your worries. Persuasion. It'd be a shame if anyone told the Zentarum you lost this. A real shame. I graciously accept. No thanks. I'm keeping the letter. Ooh. I mean... I already broke my goody two-shoesness by, opening it and reading it. Let's try manipulation. We'll attempt persuading him because I'm really good at persuasion. Yarhar? Oh, baby. I'm very persuasive.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
We open the letters, finding one for the Zentarum. Postmaster Danzo gave us a tidy sum in exchange for our silence. We received 624 gold, and Asterion approved. I don't know if I approve of me after that, but... Let's see. Can I have my favorite number again? It won't let me. It won't let me. No! I will have my 420. Yes. Ha ha! How about that? Interesting that I got to keep the other 2 letters. Very interesting. Got anything else to say about these other 2 letters?
Go on. Bugger off. I've a business to run, in case you hadn't noticed.
Well, I guess I completed that quest. I do need to talk to Scratch. So we're gonna hop back to camp real quick. Oh! Maybe I can talk to the cat this time?
Very well.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna.
I'm not going to hurt you, kitty. Why are you so scared? Or leave? Why are you so scared?
Well, why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you? May I pet you? Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother? May I pet you?
Please don't.
Oh. Okay. Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
I really want you to like me, kitty. I want another animal to pet in camp. Especially since I might be losing Scratch. Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Oh, I would really love to know why you're so frightened. Poor kitty.
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Why is there always a child in my camp? Scratch, Pupper, good boy. Where are you? Here, puppy. There you are.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh, I can't ask him. Here, have some pettings. I really don't want to lose Scratch, especially since, you know, Baby loves him so much. I don't have to tell the post office that I found him. Hey, baby.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Pettings for the owlbear.
Ooh, more.
Alright. Halson, hi.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast.
probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
Oh, I have no intention of doing so. Have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on? How am I holding up in your estimations? I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet. Eyebrows, eyebrows. I need you by my side. Or leave. Have you heard from Thaniel?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it.
I wouldn't want to.
Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Oh, baby. Alright, I'll go. Who haven't we talked to about Orin? You two. Hey, Aelin.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
How come yours make you look gorgeous, but mine make me look horrible? It's not fair. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? She has nothing to say about Orin, I guess.
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Yes. Interesting that I can't ask her to join my party. Isabel?
Keeping very well, I hope?
What will you do now your father's gone? I'd like to know what happened between you and your father, Ketheric, or leave. You know what? Let's leave that. Shadowheart, have we talked about Orin yet?
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Okay, Brat, what about you?
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh my goodness. He's definitely one of the stronger personalities within the group. Let's see. How does someone become a vampire exactly? I want to discuss the astral touch tadpole. What do you make of Raphael's deal? Are you worried about Cazador finding out you're back? I want to ask about Cazador's ritual. I think it's better if you stay in camp for a while. Are you worried about Cazador finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
That's certainly a plan. It sounds risky. And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone. You really think you can beat him? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show.
I would not miss it for the world.
The plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
I don't object per se, but that's only because Asterion actually listens to me, occasionally. Supporting his autonomy has been really good for both of us. Him in particular. leave that be for now. Hey Will, how do you feel about coming back to Baldur's Gate?
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
Excellent questions. We're nearing the city. Are you excited to return? Reluctant? A little bit of both? About your battle with the dragon cultists, is that how you lost your eye? What do you think of the illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of? The Emperor promises incredible powers if we're willing to pursue them. I'd like you to join me, or just go. You know, I wanted to ask, we're nearing the city. Are you excited? Reluctant?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
Baldur's Gate is dear to my heart. It's good to be here. I don't feel much of anything. Truthfully, same dunghole it's always been. It's good to be here.
Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
That's true. It was very nice talking to you, Will. You are a balm to my... something. Not really my heart, because I'm not interested in you that way, but... it's nice to talk to somebody who's so neutral about me. Speaking of people who aren't so neutral about me, hey Lae'zel.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another. I'd chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake. I can see the change in you, feel the parasite worming its way through you even further. You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
You could just leave. That's true. I hadn't talked to her since we'd been inside the cube again. I mean, she's kind of right to be pissy about it, but man, I wish she wouldn't piss on me. I'd like to talk about Orpheus. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power? The Emperor's Astral Touch tadpole promises exceptional power. I'd like you to join me, or just go. Well, I would like to talk about Orpheus. Let's have a massive argument about this. Why don't we, girl?
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet? Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago? Who were the hostile Githyanki in the Prism? On to other matters or leave? Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Then why did she keep him alive?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive? That's a very good question.
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
It's nice to know how easily you switch sides. Who were the hostile Githyanki?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Alright. You know what? I think we can find like a common ground in this.
Very well.
We will leave this conversation. We'll save. We will start the conversation again.
Orin,
There.
Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
Interesting. That is quite the attitude. The odd thing is that as rigid and definite as she is in her views, she's just not as much of a character as Astarion is. It's very strange. She should be as strong a character as he is, but... Hey, girl.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Baby. So about our tadpole powers, the Emperor has offered us a special tadpole. We become partial mind flayers, we get great powers. Come on, we're heading out, or leave. Kate, love you, bye-bye. Hi.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
Okay. What are you hoping to find there again? I wanted to ask you something. Join me, leave. You know, I haven't had enough conversations with Jaheira. We seem to be picking up in a place that I don't remember. What are you hoping to find there?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it.
Intel! I like it. I wanted to ask you...
Ask it.
Is it true you fought the Dead Three before? You mentioned you know something of Illithids. Leave. Wait, you know something of Mind Flayers.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
Who are you speaking to? Maybe I'm the parasite puppeting his body. It's different this time. The elder brain is a slave itself. My mind is still my own. I plan to keep it that way. You know what? It's highlighted by accident, but I think it's the right answer here anyway. It's different this time.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
You ain't wrong. Do you have anything to say about Orin?
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Nope. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Might as well keep Gale around for a little bit. I went through all the trouble of all those level ups to bring him into the party. I might as well hang on to him for a bit.
There must be something.
I am not gonna offer the dog back. Scratch his mind, darn it. Somewhere around here, there is... Is it Sharite or Sharian? Oh, we have named people over here. That seems promising. Ha Yoon Kim, Kimi, Monifa Diallo.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
Girl, you need a shirt. The sunburn is going to be incredible.
The Absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
Oh. No, you're not a baby, but citizen, Randolph, Baldur, and Sylvie Summerer.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Huh.
What do you remember?
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Course couriers. Their service is appalling.
Okay, Karen, with your Karen hairdo.
Do me a favour, box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters. Citizen. Gahid Slickjaw and Hunker's Boolean. Actually, the pigeons do the delivering.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists, right?
Right, I remember you two. Citizens, Bridget and Cormac. Bridget?
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Interesting.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Huh.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of
Angle Iron Smithy. Citizen, Belron, and Arn.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Oh, they accept bribes. Okay.
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Happened before, happen again.
Put the boot in me.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Okay. Flyer advertising the Rivington General. Oh, yes, please. You dream it, we forge it. The greatest iron craft in Rivington, brought to you by Master Blacksmith Gildro Angliron. Experience for yourself the raw strength of Gildro's forge, where molten iron is transformed into timeless creations of breathtaking skill and durability. Why was there no comma in that entire paragraph? Buy today and be the envy of friend and foe alike. Interesting. Blackboard.
Flaming Fist. Please speak to Blaze Portier to avail of a special discount in thanks for your service.
Huh. I wonder how I'm supposed to pronounce that.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing?
Oh my god, you're
You
adorable.
know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
You are so cute. Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
She's gotta be young. She's gotta be young, right? Let's see here. She's got quite a few special arrows, but like only one of each. What is this? The Dancing Breeze. A glaive. 6 to 15 damage. +2 weapon enchantment. Tiny specks of blood are fused into the blade as if the glaive is feeding on them. Ugh. I don't actually need a glaive though. Bone Spike Garb. Very rare clothing. 10 armor class. Slabjaw Determination. You gain 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Exoskeletal Endurance. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. Sharp juts and knobbly nodules of bone stud this armor, as if something ancient sank its teeth deep into the lever and they got stuck there. I would love to give that to Karlach. I think that would be a really good present for her. And a Swire's Sledboard Shield. The shield shrouds the wearer with force conduit at the start of its turn in combat. Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to knock it prone. A gnomish adventurer once used this to outpace his enemies down a slope. Cute. I think that Karlach would be so hot in this. I'm gonna need some stuff. Discount -92? Wait, what? I know that I don't get a discount, but a negative? I've forgotten to be checking those things. Okay, we will get out of here.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Why are you so cute? Okay, back to camp. Let's just double check here. Yeah, we've got her in leather armor, but you know, the less one would be worth it for the side effects. So, actually, sort by type. And let's see. Let's see. The half plate and the Gith half plate are the same price. Justicar armor is remarkably cheap, actually. Well, let's use some Gith half plate. Shadowheart. Asterion, Gale. Oh, we've also got some full plate. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. My math is terrible. We'll find out. Back out we go. Hi.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear?
Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Alright. We'll start with Gale.
Not around, so might as well.
Actually, start with Gale's inventory. Excellent start. Oh, this is a very good start indeed. And then there's the half plate that Shadowheart is carrying. And we're still a bit short. Dang, that was everything everyone could carry. I don't think I have anything worth selling. But I think I'm carrying enough gold to balance the offer. Unless I want to sell Chimera's locket. Dancing lights is really not useful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Then we balance that with gold on hand. Perfect. You know, except for the fact that I don't have 420 gold anymore. Ah, well. That looks good. Thank you.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Okay, and then Bone Spike Guard off to Karlak. Nice. Whoops. Oh, a nice balcony. Don't mind if I do.
There's no point arguing with the guards. What did the postmaster say?
Portal sherry, wine goblet, smoking pipe. That's nice. Oh, we found the smith.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington.
In
No
manner
doubt
speaking.
you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes,
Well-
I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
I am quite happy with the sword that I have. How will you know my perfect weapon? So long as it comes with a very generous discount. Alright, show me what you have. No thanks, I've got everything I need. How would you know it's my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
From far away. Slowly and painfully, I like to see the fear in their eyes. Quickly and efficiently, I don't want anyone to suffer. Depends on who I'm killing and how much they've pissed me off. I like to make them bleed, to sever arteries, tear flesh, to make them scream. Bard, I like to hum a little funeral dirge, add a sense of occasion. I don't see what this has to do with me buying a weapon from you. You know, add a sense of occasion with funeral dirge.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Mostly you didn't have to make me do this, but... Powerful, untouchable, unstoppable. A deep sadness, I take no enjoyment in it. Relieved, usually. It's kill or be killed, and I intend to survive. Bard, inspired. The rush of adrenaline does wonders for my creative process. Or why do you need to know this? I take no enjoyment in it.
You deny yourself the sweetest pleasures. But that can change, given the right circumstances. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
What difference does that make? Perhaps if there was no other option. I would never kill someone I cared about. Or without hesitation. Oh. This is where I'm gonna have to answer in character instead of as myself. I would never kill someone I cared about.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
I don't like you all of a sudden. Hi, Orin.
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
To toy with you, doy.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
Hi. I didn't attack you. I've been out here the whole time. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me. What in the nine hells are you talking about? Go on. Say that again. Like you really, really mean it. I've been out here the whole time.
Don't dare lie to me. I saw you with my own eyes, grinning at me like some bloody imbecile. I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
Brave words for a man harboring wanted terrorists in his cellar. Wait, who? Deception. You must have been attacked by my twin. She's a real handful. Intimidation. Try it and you'll be smiling without teeth for the rest of your life. Persuasion. You've had a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Medicine. Hallucinations. Irrational anger. Those are symptoms of a serious head injury. Persuasion is my best stat. It's my best stat. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Is this worth using the voice of the circle? Yes. The one thing I will not allow. I work with failure. I don't work with ones. If I don't make the roll, I don't make the roll. But if I roll a 1, I will always re-roll it.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Terrorists in his cellar. We need to find a way downstairs. Possibly not downstairs from the shop, but perhaps downstairs from over here. Anyway, make sure we keep that, since I did spend quite a bit of resource making that work. Inside, everybody. You too, Gale.
What's in here?
Clothes and boots. Okay. Journal of Gildro Angle Iron. Oh, perfect. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gossun, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I am not willing to do. Mama Angle Iron didn't raise any fools. But still, I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? That is an excellent question. That is a very good question. Iron Hand gnomes are grievances. Into the Feywild. Huh. Excerpt from what appears to be an unpublished memoir. I called my name out into the darkness, and nothing came back, not even an echo. That was the moment I knew I was truly alone, and that I, Gildro Angleiron, would have to find a way to confront myself, accept myself, and fundamentally embrace myself for exactly who I was. And it was the Feywild that would teach me how. Excuse me? All know that the primal source of mechanomagical method and measurement is Gaedrel Ironhand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. For generations, the Ironhand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Ironhands even shared methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate to themselves the labor and credit of all mechanical works in Baldur's Gate, and many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Gaedrel spoke to Wolverforce Bongal, and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wolverforce spake out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Iron Hands. In response to the Gondians, in their envy and choler, did utter vile slander and calumny against the Iron Hands, and Wolverforce was wroth. There followed the death of Wolverforce in the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Iron Hands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Interesting.
It's locked. From the other side. I wonder where it leads.
Fascinating. Breakable? Probably not. Nope. There must be another way down there. Refugee, refugee, refugee. Refugee. Citizen. Wandering refugees.
Not enough to organize for much. Just the investment to get me started.
around here is a Sharite.
They're down near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone.
Ewan, Brett, Gethin,
Remind them that this is ours.
Citizen,
We don't take kindly to parasites.
Quinera. Okay, wait. I'll try these ones.
Never travels without. Stay strong and stay proud.
Okay.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Okay. What about you?
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
Oh, charming. Citizen. Seraphin, Yonks, Zog, Quinara.
If you've ever considered bathing in the Chionthar, don't. I tried it once and came out dirtier than I was when I went in.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Fair. Zog?
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Oh, it's another adventuring party.
So, can't we stay here for a...
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Thank you. That is helpful. Citizen, begging refugee, Mavis and Izzy.
Goodness me, that's terrible.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the Ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
You're adorable. Citizens. I talked to these two already.
I have secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen Elixir. We do this right.
Well, I did want to make inquiries over in this direction. Montgomery, Emmett, Gable, Benji, and Klaus. Assistant Sniffer. Principal Sniffer. Emmett?
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
It's the Sniffers, isn't it?
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Fair. Hey, Montgomery?
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
Huh.
Hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
Oh. Extra-planar, you say? I've never heard of an extra-planar circus. Why is a ghoul sniffing people? Is this extra security because of the priest who was murdered? Is now the time for a circus? The army of the Absolute is close. I'd like to enter the circus or leave. You know, I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Oh. Why is a ghoul sniffing people? Is this extra security because of the priest who was murdered? Is this extra security because of the priest who was murdered?
Oh, more than him got the knife. They say the Absolute's cronies have been busy chopping people up like it's going out of style. They won't go near us, of course. Lucretia, Bringer of Night, protects us. And even the Absolute knows better than to tangle with a necromancer.
Oh.
But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right, I'd like to enter.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Persuasion. I'm not a threat to you or anyone else in the circus, I swear it. Bard. Deception. I've actually just been hired. Meet your new bard. Intimidation. Let me in or I snap you in two. Bribe them with 200 gold. Or leave. You know, let's try some persuasion. I swear I'm not a threat. I swear. Asterion, I'm not so sure, but I'm no threat to you.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
The right oil for any situation. Ha ha ha! I got back the inspiration I burned. Oh, I got back more than the inspiration I burned because Asterion is also inspired. We shall celebrate by looking in this crate and taking all the water. Circus of the Last Days, huh? Alright. Well, I doubt the Sharite is in here. But it wouldn't hurt to, you know... Appears to be a disguise area. Zara the Mummy. Hey, Zara. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Insight. Try to interpret her hand movements. Detect thoughts. Read her thoughts. Try to glean her intentions or leave. Huh. Let's insight it up. Interpretation! Shadowheart, help me! Interpretive dance! Okay.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Or I'd like to see your face paints. Sure, I'll have a look. I'd like to see. Why are all the shopkeepers adorable? This one can't even talk and she's still adorable. What is going on? Okay, so, face painting kit. This selection of face paints transforms the applicant into a vibrant clown as if by magic. A case containing makeup, prosthetics, and wigs, tools for concealing one's identity or adopting someone else's. Ah, so if I didn't have Shadowheart. Let's see. Scroll of color spray, scroll of disguise self, dye, more dye, yet more dye, dye remover, even more dye, lush burgundy dye, pale orange dye, and swamp green. Still haven't figured out the dyeing system. Not going to take the time to do so. Nice talking to you, Zara. Sweetheart. Okay. And here we have a Kabi, who appears to be a djinn.
Approach, ugly one.
I don't disagree, but man, that is rude. You are very loud. The hells did you just call me? Prepare to attack. Or, Bard, incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them, and you have them. You do. We are going with that answer. Incredible.
Yes. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I don't want to spend 500 gold. What kind of things can I win? I'd like to spin the wheel. Me and my miserable life are fine, thanks. Or leave. What sort of things can you win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
What is the jackpot? I'd like to spin the wheel. Me and my miserable life are fine, thanks. What is the jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
I don't actually have 500 to spin. I'm just gonna go. I see a lot of cheese, actually. Book of Cheeseomancy? Oh, hey, fellow bard. Viola Silvertongue, performing bard dance. Can you teach me more songs?
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
Your makeup is amazing. Calliope Blingsdorf.
You will never be half the bard Miss Silvertongue is. Do you hear me?
I think I need to speak to this lady as someone else. Asterion. Charm them.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Interesting.
Not now. I must provide musical support for Miss Silvertongue.
Fascinating.
To live in more interesting times.
Fred?
Something's on my mind.
Scummy ballbag, move! I got to clean!
That's a red cap. The heck? Citizen, 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 citizen.
No traps, please.
Apples, don't mind if I do. Some more citizens, that's Shadowheart. Highwire Hilda.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Ah, okay.
At the ready.
Oh, we're still shaken.
She looks scary. I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty.
I agree, that is definitely not a kitty. Shadow Whiskers.
Another.
Hi.
Good.
Investigation. Examine the cage. Why good? That cage looks comfy. Leave. You're a displacer beast. Sure, let's investigate the cage. Interesting. Good enough, that works.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Break the lock, ensuring the cage can't be opened. Why good? That cage looks comfy. Leave. Why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Persuasion. Show me what? Come on, your secret is safe with me. Intimidation. Tell me what you're up to, or I set this cage on fire. Whatever. Enjoy being cryptic. Persuasion? I'm good at persuading. You're easy to persuade. Oh, I see.
Look. See. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die.
I mean, on the one hand, I understand your thirst for vengeance. On the other hand, there are children here. When exactly do you plan on doing that?
Soon.
I'm sorry. I understand your thirst for vengeance. I do. But I'm gonna have to break the lock.
No! Coward!
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Well, she angry now.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles again.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
Don't pet that kitty.
Can I pet Crimson? Please, oh please!
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
Oh goody, a Karen.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
You seem like a charmer. I'm gonna talk to your velociraptor.
I don't like the kitty. He looks...
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars and add blood meat.
They need to feed these things more. Here, I have something else you can eat. You aren't getting a bite out of me. Leave. Have something else you can eat. Are you more amenable now?
Meat. Meat.
well, I'll call that amenable enough, you know?
Don't get too close. Beasties are hungry, and you look like food.
Gale just staring at that displacer beast. There's Dribbles. Oh, we do have named people in this crowd, though. Seralia, hello. What the?
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why?
That's
Why?
Dribbles?
Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Dear God.
Not to my taste, but I'll take a clown over some hack magician pulling peonies from his breeches.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Simply watch. What a corny joke. Boo! Get off the stage. Baldurian. Relax and enjoy the show. It's been forever since you've seen Dribbles perform. Bard sure did. His opponent was really clutching at straws. I would prefer not to draw that kind of attention to me, so I'm gonna Baldurian it out. Ah, Dribbles. I'm home.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion.
What is that?
Will it be?
Like that. What is it?
Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Oh, this seems... What are you going to do? Approach the stage. You love the spotlight, don't you, Asterion? Here's your big chance. Gale, you're good at tricks, right? Up you go. Or I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna go. This feels like a trap. Hey, Gale, up you go.
Truly. I might as well go mount the gallows.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Go on, Gale. Get on with it. Simply watch. The hairs raising on the back of the neck has made me suspicious, but I suspect I was supposed to be... Oh, man. Is this foreshadowing or a trick? Go on, Gale.
You truly are testing the patience of a man who could level a city if he wished, you know?
Asterion approves because he knows he was the other option.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the absolute.
Yeah, sure. Shadowheart attacked Bitey Buddy. Yep. Have some poison.
Here comes the punchline.
I'm sorry, Gale. Where is Asterion? Hmm. $70, $80, unless I disengage. Fyodor. Where is Fyodor? Where is Fyodor? Who is Fyodor? Okay. Flimsy, Gloria, Quentin, Hattie, Cleet. Definitely none of those. Highwire Hilda is not involved. Interesting, he's just ignoring everything. Where is Fyodor? Zathino, Trapeze Master, Medrash, Montgomery. Wait, found him. Now, tell me about you. A level 3 bugbear who is ostensibly on my side? Well, I will have to endeavor to try and keep him alive. But first, cunning action, disengage. Stabbings for you, Ryland. Nice. And then
on my way.
Over here. Yes. Sorry, Shadowheart.
You act a fighter, but a fool's a fool.
Nice.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
We do need to do something about Dribbles. Especially, what has he done to... Oh, hideous laughter. Which is what you are concentrating on, right? Wait. Hideous laughter. Affected entity can't move or take actions. Disadvantage. Da 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 da. At the end of their turn or when they take damage, the entity can try to shake off the effect. Okay.
With haste.
Moving up on dribbles. Pity that it's not a concentration spell anymore. Man, choices are hard. Nice, okay. Darn it. Man, I wish I had something to throw. That was disappointing, actually. This hand is not long for this world. Oh well. If they attack the hand instead of Shadowheart. You deserved that.
Stop this for a game of soldiers.
My lightning! Dribbles has got to go.
Step quick.
Good, 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 good. Of course they're doppelgangers. Sorry, citizens. 2 to 16, 3 to 24. It's very tempting to upcast it, but I won't. Oh man!
I don't fancy their chances.
Gale, I'm gonna need you to cast something really nasty on this guy. Witch Bolt, Thunder Wave, Arcane, Scorching Ray, Web, Wall of Fire, not Counterspell, Magic Missile, Grease, Mage Armor, Flaming Spear, Enlarge, Reduce, Fog Cloud. We could Fireball him. If I do this, like, really carefully, can I sculpt it around us both, is the question. Probably not. Man, why don't I have anything nasty? They're not undead. I could try Ray of Sickness. Oh, let's not blast the orb. Oh dear. Okay. 65. I don't like that. Why is it 65? $65 again. Good night, Dribbles.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You know, just in case. Word from the Tribunal, face painting kit, clown hammer. That seems grim. Whenever this weapon lands a critical hit, both target and attacker have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by fits of Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Off to camp with you. I will take the rest.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Scooch up around here. Wish that I had an attack that I could throw. Call it good, I guess. Nice. Much as I'd like to do something about him, let's see if we can't do something about him. Have some poison. Good hit, good hit. I like it. Aww. Hey! Good job, Handy. Have an opportunity attack. Does the bugbear count? The bugbear does not count. Spectacular. Karen counts. The dog counts. The bugbear does not count, even though it's kind of fighting on my side. Great. Okay. Good night. Okay. Then if I scooch over here, I can hide.
Trace.
Sorry, citizen. Oh my goodness, Reki! Hello! Welcome, and welcome raiders! Let me just yank myself over here. Hello, hello, hello. And hopefully I spelled that right in my speed. Mystic, hello! I did not notice that you were here. Oh my goodness, I was so... Is that a displacer beast? Yes, that is a displacer beast in the cage. But I broke the lock, so nothing's happening with that. Anytime I see a Mondo... Oh, I see, I see. Where was I? Yes, there is a displacer. I'm sorry that I did not see you, Mystic. My chat is in a different place than I'm used to. So I'm getting used to it. So yes, there is a displacer beast in this cage, but I broke the lock so she can't get out. There's a velociraptor in this cage, but I fed it, so hopefully it's not going to get all aggro. Did I get turned into... I have not gotten turned into cheese. And the clown is dead, so hopefully I won't get turned into cheese. Where was I? Oh yes, I was deciding to use my bow because I want to preserve my spell slots. Nice, nice. It's the djinn if you try to cheat. Oh, I see. I did not try to cheat at his game. I didn't play. I was like, oh, 500? That's expensive, and just walked away. Gale, talk to me.
In my favor.
I think Magic Missile again, actually. I think Magic Missile is my friend here. We'll cast it at level 2. which will give me 4 bolts, which should be more than enough. 1 for you, and the rest for you. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, no, Bitey Buddy is still alive. Okay. Darn it. Watch this while doing the final prep for tomorrow. Ah, I see. Not fireball? No, they're not standing close enough together. I'm not going to waste a fireball on just like one target. I thought about it, but yeah, it wasn't worth it. Never waste your AoEs on a single target when they're as big as a fireball, is what I say. Okay.
Blood comes easy these days.
Anybody need healing? I decided that you don't. The bugbear is really trying. He's trying so hard. I'm trying. Shadowheart's trying very hard as well. Yes, that is Shadowheart. I know she looks a little weird, but I have her in disguise right now. Yes, please take this poison. Alright, there we go.
Another doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
I think it's more of a concern that the clowns killed some citizens. But I won! I think. If I change disguise, it's possible that we can get this one to talk to us. But
anything of use?
Hold up. Fyodor?
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
I like you already. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. I am sorry about Gloria and Quentin. Flimsy didn't die, though.
Dribbles? He can't be dead. He can't.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the real Dribbles.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
What do you mean I started that fight?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
Thank you. But of course it had to be doppelgangers. I couldn't go a whole Baldur's Gate game without being inundated with doppelgangers. Okay, so what was that stuff I picked up? A war pick and some sort of key, but I didn't actually look at the key. Word from the tribunal. Phew. We see it in you. The thirst, the art, the passion. The trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. Well, I hope the tribunal saw everything. I don't know what that key was for, but I'm really hoping it's for something useful. Whoops. Into the wrong window with me. I'm having a time. I've gotten a second monitor, and it is glorious, but it is in a very different place than I have kept my stuff before. So, I'm sorry that I didn't notice that Mystic was in my chat for so long. Rusty hand axe, other people's stuff. Elena?
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Welcome to the second monitor, gang. Left me to watch you. I have to say, I love the makeup on the people around here. I understand where Elnaf is coming from on that, though. We're going to scooch over here, which hopefully should be far enough away. We're going to have a... Oh, we can't have a short rest. We've used them all. Spectacular. Okay, Shadowheart.
Whatever it takes.
Drop your disguise. I mean, I was lagging with your stream when I got there. Oh, I see. Okay, we drop. And we put a different one back up. Somebody with the appropriate amount of movement, please. And not a man. Please, not a man. Why are they all masculine? Ooh, femme strong tiefling. You like? Be a tiefling. Those are some very cute emotes. I approve. Okay, we now have... Oh, I have to say the strong drow was a little hotter. But as far as tieflings go, Karlach is better. Alright, we're gonna go...
Let's try this way.
Gonna go over here. We're going to leave everybody else over there. I'm trying to stack the deck here. I am really trying to stack the deck here. Miss your amazing face. Oh, thank you, Clarence. I am probably never going to have a camera for various reasons, but I appreciate the sentiment. I must perish, I wither away to sleep, but I stay in here as a viewer. Aw, thank you, Reki. Much appreciated. Sleep well. All right, let's see if he'll talk to us. Come on.
The corpse regards you.
Yes!
Lifelessly.
We fooled him! He been fooled. Who are you? You singled me out from the crowd. Why? What type of creature are you? Why did you attack? Where is Dribbles' corpse? Leave. Let's lead with the most important things. Where is Dribbles' corpse?
Mistress needed his body parts for her art.
Okay, so Orin basically ate him. Okay. You singled me out. Why?
I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death.
Why did you attack?
To sow chaos. It is his will.
Of course it is. I'm guessing that this is our former daddy dearest. Who are you talking about when you say his will?
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering.
Yep, it's Ball. Who are you?
I am called Fum.
Oh, Fum, not Foom. Okay.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, we successfully fooled the corpse. Let's put Shadowheart back where she belongs in the party. There we go. Thank you. We will save. Because it's been a while since we saved. Hey, you weren't here before.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Out!
I'm not supposed to be backstage, but I just saved you all. Except for those... Oh. Please tell me that's not a pile of corpses. Alright, let's go have a look. We gotta be certain.
Something over there.
Oh! Thank you, Asterion. Okay. What do we have here? Note from Business Lord Popper. Something that doesn't show up. Interesting. An Arrow of Darkness. We'll send that over to the roguey one. Scroll of Banishment. Some gold to send to... you know, we'll send the cheese to camp. I'm not sure about taking the thing that looks like a rat, but... Oh, we could teach that spell to Gale. I don't know about that. What are you? Examine. You know, that's a remarkably mobile dead rat. Note from Business Lord Popper. Hi, Ratty. Sorry for killings, but you Popper wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots love, Popper. I'm confused and concerned. And now the chest is blocking our way. What is this going on here? Please tell me it's just a pile of... Okay, it's just a pile of garbage. It's just a pile of garbage. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I like the bugbear. I'm sorry that Dribbles the clown is dead.
What's inside?
Let's see. Mesmerizing circus outfit. Reliably built boots. Alright, off to camp with both of them. Whose chest is this? Seriously, whose stuff is this? I just want to look, but I can't. Ah, well.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
Okay. We'd better go talk to the boss.
I have something to ask.
Hi, Lucretius.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday.
I love you.
Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling.
Oh,
The
baby.
Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
So, you say you're a wine connoisseur. I spoke to his corpse. This was planned. You should be worried. This whole circus would be dead if not for me. You should have been here. I don't know. I enjoyed myself. Killing clowns is a rare treat. Oh, man. Two of these answers are answers... Like, one of these answers is an answer by a psycho. One of them is the answer by a sociopath. And the last one is the only option that isn't insane. So, I spoke to his corpse. This was planned. You should be worried.
When you run a plain-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him.
He's dead.
I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
The problem is he's being chopped up. I'm not sure what you can do with a chopped up corpse. I know you're a necromancer, because people have said you are. But what can a necromancer do with pieces? Let's talk payment. I'm expensive. I'll look for Dribbles. I've actually found Dribbles, or parts of him at least. I can't right now. Did I find parts of him? I'm going to assume that I did, because it wouldn't be an option if I didn't. I found bits of him.
Oh, getting hacked up like that must have been unpleasant. Poor dear. If you bring whatever you find to me, I'll take it from there. I'm a necromancer after all, and I do so love a challenge.
I thought necromancy required an intact corpse. Let's talk payment. I'm expensive. I'll look for Dribbles. I can't right now. I'll look for him. You have to pay extra for how my bag is going to smell.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy.
Oh.
Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Oh. Oh, baby, baby. Depending on the necromancer's power. That's true. And she's an NPC who can't actually join my party, which leaves her open to being immensely powerful. Hilda, hi.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers at least.
I love your lipstick. Would you tell me what shade you're wearing? I'm also fairly aware that Hilda's flirting... Lucretius's... How are you supposed to, like, say that? I know the necromancer's flirting means nothing. Oh, but I want it to mean something. Oh! Oh, she's got pets. Oh, you gotta trust somebody who keeps pets, right? Look at them. Aren't they cute? She's even got them personalized jewelry. I need to play this game again. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow. The Amiable Art of Necromancy. An Opulent Chest. And... I can't actually... Scroll of Bone Chill. I want to read. I have no interest in taking. Will you let me read? Aha! An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. And then a very poorly timed ad break. Oh dear. Ah well. And thus, in the light of the Feywild's ne'er-setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eladrin. My astute resolution to sail around their forest was betrayed. Oh, I've read this section before. It seems to me that the river itself conspired to change course, bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of this is the origin of my sword, basically. Except that it's fictional, so what is the origin of my sword? Who knows? But yeah, I did read that one before, but I haven't read The Amiable Art of Necromancy. Excerpt from Cherish Hollow's The Amiable Art of Necromancy. It's a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chafes against the shibboleth. Who needs necromancy? What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfied. Necromancy is a social magic. I have a zombie, Mr. Nascent Owens, under my thrall. Now he remembers absolutely nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one I've given him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, getting me tea, administering a stinky but relaxing back rub, or eating the brains of my enemies. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? Here's a husk imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and happy in the metaphysical sense. So who needs necromancy? We who demand a chance to challenge the whole death thing because we're weird and lonely, and we like having friends as much as anyone. I love it. I'm not going to go through her chest. I'm also not going to look at the circus poster. Hi, Jacob.
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
I love your top hat. Probably the same with all of them, but I want to have a good look at you.
Remains of the person this skeleton once was. Only polished bone and brittle teeth.
Less of a nice hat. Lovely vest, though. Hi, Lucille.
Little remains of the person this skeleton once was. Only polished bone and brittle teeth.
She could have let you have a shirt. I am really curious about that staff of hers. This is somebody else's stuff. That's an open grave. Janitorial assistant, I've got to clean up for you.
Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
What were the red caps getting up to with the hag? What was the hag getting up to with the red caps? Popper! I found your rat, Popper.
Get your shinies and Tritos!
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a Trito?
You're special. It's a little callous. Let me see what you have. I found a dead rat in your note. What's this about a hand? Wait, you know what? I found your note in the rat. What is this about a hand?
I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Oh. I definitely am not paying that for a hand, especially with artisanal bite marks. Fine, here's your money. Deception. You know, I can get a hand for much cheaper elsewhere. Intimidation. Give it to me now or I cut off your hands. Persuasion. I think that belongs to Dribbles. I need it. Your ringmaster needs it. I'd rather take it from your cold, dead corpse. Forget the hand. Have you got anything else for sale? Or leave. Oh, we're gonna attempt to persuade. Oh, yes, we are. Ooh. Tricky. Here goes. I really don't want to fail on this one. Uh-oh. Come on. Yes! My math is very terrible.
All right. Nama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Your secret is safe with me.
Every sale, Papa Serti.
Okay, actually, let's pull up some. Find Dribbles the clown. Find Dribbles. Ringmaster Lucretius asked us to find the corpse of her star, Dribbles the clown, or what's left of him. We found the torso. A part of Dribbles has been used to create a gruesome art piece. We should continue searching for his body parts. The dead doppelganger revealed that their mistress wanted the clown's body parts for her art. We found a severed hand in the circus shop run by Popper the Kobold. It looks like it belonged to Dribbles the clown. And we got the severed hand. There's got to be more pieces. And do we have to retrieve the torso? I think we have to retrieve the torso. I have to remember how to get back down there. Oh, darn it. Okay, it was through the temple. I am encumbered by this hand. Oh no. Hey, if the bite marks are, you know, artisanal and stuff, why don't I just give it to Asterion to carry? Yeah? Yeah? Actually, speaking of Asterion,
Keep your distance, darling.
you are never going to throw these daggers because you have a really good crossbow. So all of these daggers and Wargfang 2 are going to camp. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, let's sort. There we go. Please no sucking the thumb.
What have we here?
Whoops. No, I don't want Asterion going through
Not
the...
as bad as it could have.
Hello? Nope. Nope.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Do I have the key? I do not. That's fine. Because I have an Asterion.
Should be easy.
And we'll have Shadowheart add an extra kick just because we can. Not because it's needed, because Asterion is awesome. Never play a CRPG without your rogue equivalent, I swear.
What to do? Moving ahead.
That is definitely a recently robbed grave. Biscuit.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Why would somebody leave a biscuit in a graveyard? Why would somebody leave several biscuits in a graveyard?
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
Okay, this would have been where he was buried, but he ain't buried there no more.
Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy.
But yeah, this would have been the other murder victim, but he is definitely not there anymore.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her.
I'll give it a shot.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed.
These are really nice tombstones.
Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Oh, that's so sad.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Oh, no. Perhaps that's where the father is supposed to be buried. Okay, let's disturb a grave. I hate doing this. Examine a tiefling. I know I can't pick him up. Can't throw him. We're gonna have to do this the gross way, I think. Nope, I can't do it.
I'm ready.
We're gonna have to do this the super gross way, aren't we? Oh no.
Let's get going.
Oh, I really didn't want to do it that way.
A long way to go still.
What do you mean, no target? He's right there.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Breaking open a casket just so you can cast Speak with Dead on the corpse is kind of gross to me. That's a lot gross to me. Are you Brilgor? How did you die? Who killed you? Where did you die? Were you alone when you died? Why was he helping you? Or leave? Alright. How did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Yeah? Were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan helping me.
Mm-hmm. Why was he helping you?
Fists. After me. Needed to hide.
Why were the fists after you? Where did you die?
Tunnels. Beneath. Temple. Hidden from sight.
Yeah? Who killed you?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
The spell's power wanes.
Okay.
You can ask no more questions.
Well, we have reinforced what we already knew. We slightly desecrated both a corpse and a grave, which is kind of gross.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm doing so many things at once. Okay, save.
Let's see.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Oh, it's kind of
Let's
sweet.
have a look.
Thank goodness no more dead children. I really... I kind of draw the line at children. Send that to camp, why not?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I can't open the back door? Okay, fine. Rude. Oh, booze.
Might be useful.
Don't mind if I do. Oh. Stony, co-owner of Stony and Boney's Bespoke Creations.
Work on the handsome dragonborn.
I don't know which one to talk to. Oh no.
You shall make him magnificent, my darling. I know it.
Well, you seem more talkative.
I should speak up.
Oh, dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
An admirable attempt. I will give it a 6. Let's see what you have. I'd like a statue of myself for my camp, or leave. Well, what do you have?
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Let's see. Basilisk oil. Scroll of flesh to stone. Scroll of stone skin. Scroll of wall of stone. Black diamond. Chasm creeper. Diamond. Laccolite. Lost candle. In pearl, which is not worth 100 gold. Purple fluorite. Sapphire. Topaz. And viridian crystal. None of these are things that I need, but it's very thematic and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset.
I thank you for your attempt at emotional blackmail.
Since your last break, my darling.
I have to.
All right. I shall.
Oh. I don't care that she doesn't talk. That animation was spectacular. Oh my goodness. But yes, I don't think it would be a wise idea to commission a statue of myself from this gentleman. Wow. Okay, I already know that these two aren't going to talk to me. Asterion, please be flamboyant at them.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
You know,
is that blood?
Let's give it another crack.
I need a quick word.
The, attack is nothing to worry about.
She ain't
Madame
being aggro
Lucretius
no
has
more.
Everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Oh. So, apparently nearly dying makes them less aggro to another bard.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
There is something weird about the halfling faces in this game. Like, something just doesn't feel right about them, but I can't quite put my finger on what's bugging me. Oh, how did I miss you? Zethino, Master of Louvre.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
Oh, yes. I do love someone close to me actually. I have no time for love. I care only for myself. The main problem here is that I don't have either of my romantic interests with me in the party right now. But hopefully this won't mash me together with Gale because I really don't want to romance him. I do not want to find out what happens when you cheat on a goddess. I don't want to know what happens when you're the person that they were cheating on a goddess with. That is not something I want to be involved with. I do love someone.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Asterion, are you up for this? Sounds magical. What say you, Gale? I have someone in mind. Let me go get them. Like, I need a dryad to tell me how I feel. Or leave. It's interesting that, like, all doors have been shut on involving Shadowheart at the circus. Like, I didn't have the option to send her up on stage. I don't have the option to bring her up now. That's fascinating. The thing is, like, I am equally interested in Karlach and Halsin. I have no idea which one I would bring with me. Oh dear. I have someone in mind. Let me go get them.
I await with a heart full and happy, eager to begin.
I have to say, I love her character design too. Trapeze Master and Medras appears to be another bard. Maybe he'll be friendlier than the previous ones? Let's find out. Med boy. Boy? Probably boy. I find it a little difficult to tell with the Dragonborn.
Shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix.
Oh. Oh, he's adorable. Okay. Why are they all cute?
Enjoy the circus. Which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Oh. Oh, man. That boy needs a hug, and I feel very sad that I cannot deliver.
How much further can I go?
Okay, so Halsin or Karlach? Karlach or Halsin? I'm pretty sure they're both already interested. But I think it's worth 100 gold to fool around with this. We're going to ask Gale to take a powder. And then I may have to flip a coin. Although actually I'm not going to flip a coin because they stick to my gloves terribly. I'm probably going to roll a die because while they do stick, they don't stick as badly. Gale?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Get out! Need you to remain in camp for a while rather than on the road.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I have been leaving him behind so much. We'll travel again together later. I'm going to totally take you to that bookstore you asked for, I promise. I'm absolutely taking you to that bookstore. There is nothing that can keep me away. Okay, alright. Let me get my dye jar that I keep on my desk. Yes, I do keep a jar of dye on my desk. These are not all my dice, they're just the ones I keep on my desk. Let's see. Oh. I don't know why, but there's a D8 right on top. That'll do nicely. I don't remember why there's a D8 on top. But let's say even numbers will go with Karlach, and odd numbers will go with Halsin. That seems fair. So that is a 2 to Karlach. Oh, I remember why a D8 is on top. It's because of the Planet Zoo stream.
Soldier?
Karlach, hi. Come on, we're heading out.
Fuck yes.
Baby! Alright. We gotta do this level up. Not a jar of 100 souls? No, I have a hard time packing that many souls into a single jar. Alright, so she's got an intimidating presence. Nice. Menace an enemy and instill a terrible fear within them. Spectacular. Alright. And we are going to increase your hotness by a measure that we probably shouldn't talk about, but Bone Spike Garb. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that, Abdominals. Oh, the hotness factor is with us again. I'm not so sure about actually, the back is also very hot. Not very hot from the side, but I blame the gloves for that more than I do the armor. I like it. Okay, what are these boots? Oh, they're the matching boots. +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. Jump distance is increased by 1.5. as opposed to not being impeded by difficult terrain. You know, they're matching, they're a set. Oh, they are a set. Oh. I wonder where you get the gloves. There must be gloves. If there's armor and boots, there must be gloves, right? Much as I hate to cover up the gloriousness that is the back of this armor, I am also going to give her this cloak of protection. Yeah, she's still got evasive instinct because the cloak does not count as armor. Oh, and it's in matching color. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, the hotness just, it keeps increasing in this. Don't mind me. I'll be fine. The cape sells the outfit. Oh, yeah. It is a pity that I don't have the matching gloves, but, you know, I do like the underdog. Oh, girl, you and me are gonna rule the world. Okay, and we still have the Blood of Lathander, which gives you that hilarious sunbeam. I don't see any reason not to continue using that. I'm not sure about keeping the Cap of Wrath, but I don't really have a better... Yeah, I don't really have a better hat. This one's cute, but it's not... This is beautiful. The glowing mace, the bone armor, the blue and red. Oh, Karlach, you haughty you. You don't have a necklace. Grants resistance to slashing damage. Grants, yeah. I wish I had a better necklace for you. Do I? Let's see. Fog Cloud, no. Shatter, Key Restoration. Oh wait, that's the dangerous one. Ray of Fear or Wounding Ray? No, none of those necklaces fill me with joy. They're not worthy of you, girl. Oh, man. This is going to be very distracting, folks. Alright. Let's save. Because we had a level up and stuff. Alright, let's go talk to the Dryad. You and me, beautiful. Oh, I forgot to get more money. It's fine.
What's up for discussion?
I brought my haughty.
You return,
well, one of them.
I pray the hearts of you and your companion are ready. For love is a fragile blossom, and we will test its resilience.
Asterion, stop looking at me like that. Why do you keep calling me Stira? This could be fun, Karlach. What do you think? Asterion, are you up for this? I have someone in mind. Let me go get them, or leave. Why do you keep calling me Stira?
Forgive me. I had not realized. My beloved, before she died, was a woman of great strength and fortitude.
Oh.
I called her Stira in our quiet moments. You remind me of her.
Oh. I don't know if that is like part of the cell or if it's the truth. but it's very sweet no matter which one, so I'm just gonna take it at face value. And also, in this light, the veininess doesn't show up quite as much, and Karlak, you can look at me like that all day. Asterion, please stop. Alright, Karlak, what do you think?
Absolutely! This is gonna be great fun!
This is spectacular. Girl.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Okay. I miss being pretty.
Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you. Know you. But do you know one another? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy. Or warm a beloved.
She gives the best hugs.
Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Oh, that's easy. That is so easy. Zariel, Gortash, Raphael, me. That's so easy, it's Gortash!
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold.
Oh.
Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
Oh, that's trickier. Sitting quietly reading a book, strolling through town window shopping, bashing baddies interspersed with victory sex. Well, it's definitely not the last one. I just can't see her doing the second one, so it has to be... Sorry, the first one. So it has to be the second one. It has to be. Window shopping.
I'd rather have my horns yanked out with tweezers. Come on, give me a little action.
Oh.
Do not fear. There is time yet. For our touch
I didn't think
has been
victory
right,
sex was her thing.
But now we must dig deep. Deeper than any other. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlak do? Where will she be?
Probably dead. Settled down in a quiet village with a nice partner and a few kids. Worshipping Selûne. None of those are correct. None of those are correct. Oh, all of those are not right. Oh, it's so bad. I don't know which one to answer because they're all wrong. I think she expects to be dead. So I'm gonna answer that?
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not anytime soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet.
You've got a lot of doing to do. Oh. Oh. Hi.
You did pretty well there, soldier. I have to say, I'm impressed.
I really thought you'd like the window shopping.
One that needs a gentle hand in its tending. Nurture it, and it will become a great oak. in time. Your love is one few have. Cherish it.
Thank you.
Go in peace, seedlings. And know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew.
I mean, a test of faithfulness, Shadowheart is inspired. I probably should have brought Halsin just because it's a dryad. He probably would have been really thrilled, but the dice spoke. The dice spoke. Want to talk to me, baby doll?
Hey, soldier.
About our tadpole powers, the Emperor's offered. No. Oh, why are there so few flirting options?
Time to press ahead.
Okay, I wish I knew what that key that I picked up was for. Oh, this place of beast be angry. Alright, let's go get that torso. Hey, lockpick.
Easy.
Shadowheart, give us a hand, would you? We probably don't need it, but I'd like you to feel useful. Oh, we definitely didn't need it. Okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, the doors are all closed. How weird.
Here we go.
Why can't I open any of the doors? What is going on? Is it... Alright, I guess I have to go in the front door. Now, admittedly, I need a long rest. People are grievously injured here, and I don't know that I have the resources for another fight. Also, Karlak, would you please move up next to me? Thank you. Oh, you know why Shadowheart hasn't been involved? It's because I've been keeping her disguised. That's why. Well, let's continue canvassing.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Interesting. Not useful, but interesting.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Reasonably harmless. Where are the other redcaps? We still gotta find the Sharite. Sharian? Sharon? The Shar worshipper, who is hunting for Shadowheart. Oh, no. And got to go retrieve that torso. Don't mind me, coming through. Why can't I open any doors? This has to be some sort of glitch. Got to go retrieve that torso. What a thing to hear. Hi, Sierra Lad. I seem to have a glitch that is preventing me from opening doors for some reason. So you entered at a very interesting time indeed. What if I reload? Just finished this game for the first time. I had noticed that, Sierra Lad. For the stream's benefit, Sierra Lad and I are friends on Steam, which means I get to see his achievements. And okay, we're gonna try loading from that save that I just made and hoping that that fixes the doors. It is nice to see you back again, Sierra Lad. I'm pretty sure your and my playthroughs are very, very different.
Here goes nothing.
The doors still aren't working. Oh no. I don't want to break the doors. The ending is not going to spoil. I sincerely hope that the ending is something that I am not prepared for. But I still have a lot of things to do before I can get there. We have a vampire to confront and a ritual to stop. We have two people's faces to bash in. We have to find this Sharite, Sharian, Shar worshipper, Shar person who's hunting down Shadowheart. We have to figure out why suddenly my character has forgotten how doors work. Shadow Bay? Oh yeah, she's here. She's here. That's her right there. I just we're being cautious. We're being cautious. Don't worry, I never leave Shadowheart behind, just like I never leave Asterion behind, because I need him to unlock things. Why can't I open any doors? Can I open these doors? It's just the temple doors I can't open. Why can't I open the temple doors? I don't want to break all the doors in the temple. I really hope that this is a glitch. But why is the glitch only affecting the temple when I really, really need to... Why? Why? She's all sarcastic and dry-witted and puts up with nothing. Reminds me of my wife and you. You keep surrounding yourself with a particular kind of woman, Sierra Lad. Having to replace the doors in the temple would fit with Ilmater, to be honest. He's all about suffering. I just need to get into the kitchen, honest. Oh. Okay, fine. I am impatient. You know, I probably should stand further away, shouldn't I? These doors are hard to break. I'm trying to open the door. Oh. Oh. The glitch has a glitch. One moment while we fix the attitude problem. So the doors are open. They just look like they're closed. What the heck is this? Have a door opener right there. Her name is Karlach. Yeah, but it's just like the previous Larian Studios game, Divinity Original Sin 2, has trained me to only use ranged attacks on doors or chests or whatever because of the whole durability thing on the melee weapons. So apparently the door is actually open. It just looks like it's closed. That is spectacular and weird. Karlach is amazing. Oh yes. Karlach is absolutely spectacular. Please don't mind my face. I was not given a choice. I was given the illusion of choice. I want my old face back. I want my old dream companion back because she was hot. Okay, let's see. The opening was through the... Fun fact, I hated Divinity Original Sin 2. Friend bought it for me when I was complaining about Larian making Baldur's Gate 3, and he claimed I'd love it. He was wrong. But Baldur's Gate 3, I'm doing a Dirge playthrough now. Oh. I've heard things about the Dirge playthrough. And... yes, it was this way. And then a 1, 2, 3... Hup! And hup! What's a Dirge playthrough? That would be the Dark Urge playthrough. It is a particular character, like, you know how you can play as the companions? Well, there's one that isn't a companion, who is the Dark Urge. And they're not available as a companion, but they're a character that you can play as. And oh boy, I've heard things. They're named for the condition that they suffer from. Okay, now where is that torso? Wasn't it here? Do I already have the torso? Did I come all the way down here for nothing? The torso is on a corpso. Oh. Torso. I probably would have left it behind because I'm just not interested in carrying around that kind of thing. But empty. Gloves. Check pockets. No. Karlach wasn't in my party when I fought this lot. And Astarion only takes what I give him and he's thankful for it. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I know I saw it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't pick it up. Maybe over here. It's just like I know that I registered it was there, but I don't remember picking it up. Was it in the traveler's chest? Nope, that's a bedroll. Any chance you sent it back to camp by accident? I really hope not. If it's in the camp chest, I'll never find it again. Empty, empty, half-eaten apples, backpack is empty, just check the traveler's chest. Had that same problem. Oh yeah, it's so easy, you know, just right-click, send to camp, right-click, send to camp, right-click, send to camp. There's this situation if I choose to deal with it. Any chances it's in there? There are chances there is some piece of him in there, isn't there? I hate it. Okay, Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
You stand here. It's in Shadowheart's pockets? No, Oh, it is in Shadowheart's pockets. I forgot y'all can check that. Okay. So, Shadowheart has the torso, Asterion has the hand. Those are all the pieces? Oh, thank goodness I don't have to deal with this stupid cloud kill. Back in the party, girl.
At least things have stayed interesting.
We can check the items. Yes. You can check various things like the classes of the characters that I'm running around on, what quests I have active. I believe you can look through the pockets of my characters, all in the buttons that you will find on the left-hand side of the screen. It works a lot better on PC than it does in mobile. That's mainly because mobile is the red-headed stepchild. Nobody loves it, especially not Twitch. But yes, I have the Baldur's Gate companion on my stream, which means that you get all sorts of information that I've forgotten to check. I came all the way back down here for nothing. Okay, so we've got a torso, we've got a hand. We need to find at least one leg, I think. Hopefully both legs. What are the chances that there's a piece of him in that chest? Dribbles, you are so much more trouble than you may be worth. Come on, come on, come on. I know I can jump over there. Come on, there! Aha! I win. This is a very small ledge for all of us. 50% of the risk. Yeah, well, he needs at least one hand. He probably could use both legs now that I think about it. It's hard to stand without both legs. Oh my goodness, Sierra Lad, thank you very much for that Prime subscription. That is an excellent choice because, as we all know, I have some of the best emotes on Twitch. Plus, it means you're not going to be seeing ads for a month, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, that's unfortunate. And it also means that if you tune into my stream tomorrow night, you get a free rename. Because I've been giving subscribers a free rename for any animal or staff member in my zoo. that has not already been renamed. Mystic, thank you very much for that subscription. That's an excellent choice for the same reasons that I've just been telling to Sierra Lad. And the same thing goes for you. If you tune in tomorrow night to my Planet Zoo stream, you can choose a name for any animal or staff member in my zoo that somebody else hasn't already renamed. And yes, we do have a fox named Wine already. Actually unsubbed for most of the people I'd watch because they stream when I'm at work. You stream when I should be sleeping, but also when I'm awake. Well, yes, there is that. Okay, well, I went through all that without having to. Do these doors also not exist? Oh, this is the weirdest glitch. Now, if I were the other pieces of this clown, where would I be? And plus ads on Twitch are just annoying. That is true. I run ads as often as I have to, really. Oh, wow. There's a lot in here, and there's nobody looking at it. I can read so much. Okay, we're going to have an orgy of reading here, but not so much an orgy of stealing. The doors are a lie, the doors are a lie, the doors are a lie. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read all the books that I can find in here to read, and then we will call it a stream, because it's already past midnight my time, and I have things that I need to do much earlier than I'm used to tomorrow, right, Mystic? Prayers of Repent. A book full of furtive prayers for forgiveness to the crying God. It smells musty, as if kept underground for a long time. Not in cruelty, not in wrath, the Reaper came today. An angel visited this grey path and took the doors away. Lord Ilmater, I beseech you, look upon me and behold my sin. Let it stand before your infinite patience and bulk in its presence, for while I am weak, you stand mighty. Let me be absolved before your weeping majesty, that I may cleanly bear the burden of others in your name. My knees may stagger, my bones may break, my will may fracture, but my faith stands strong on your shoulders, Lord, if you will let it. D&D, play a Kender. Absolutely not! That's a no from me, dog. Okay, Register of Temple Dead Speakers. I play Kender. I am good at it. More power to you. Not something I ever want to do. Although someday I will play one of those little lizard people, well, amphibian people who's poisonous to the touch as a monk, because that is just going to be hilarious. But anyway, a death will often cause or in turn be caused by an imbalance of suffering. On such occasions, a priest must commune with the spirit to see if they can address their imbalance. Please list your trained temple dead speakers below. Dead speakers of the Open Hand Temple. Lashbearer Katrine, left temple. Sister Clarwin, deceased. Father Lorgan, deceased. At the bottom of the page there is a handwritten annotation. Apply for dead speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can't have none at the next temple inspection. Why? Fox's character is the most tame character in the party in the campaign. Oh, so she's playing Sierra Lad. No, it's not like that. Sierra Lad, no. Mystic is running what would be referred to as a high chaos campaign. I'm the tamest character because I'm one of 2 people in our party of 6 who made their characters out of the handbook instead of out of homebrew. I'm actually playing a bitch, but nobody's noticed yet because the party is more than half evil.
better not be cursed.
Hi, Chaos. Never seen that. Won't smoke me. Regards my brownies with suspicion. I can totally understand that. Also, for the education of the stream and people who are doing the question mark thing in real life, Sierra Lad and I have a friend whose nickname is in fact Chaos. He deserves it. The faded text and battered parchment of this Ixnian manuscript date back to the 4th century DR. And lo, he walked among us, but for a brief and brilliant moment the crying god wept upon our earth with the tears of a most fortunate faithful. He took the cur of Genna, this most defiled creature of murder, and held it in his immutable embrace. In his most perfect knowing he walked with it into the sea of fallen stars. The cur clawed and screamed and ripped and tore, but he brooked no quarter. And when the sea ran red with the blood of the divine, the wailing and gnashing ceased. The creature was dead. No trace of his commanded faithful remained, save for a humble iron helm, which washed ashore with nary a scratch or sea rust about it. He is a fantastic human being and godfather to my son. Yes, all of these things are true. He deserves his nickname. He is a fantastic human being, and he is godfather to your son. All of these things are 100% true. Among Us. Okay, next book. Oh boy. Where is the next book? There were so many. There's part of me that wants to look in these chests. I'll be forgiven if I just look and don't take anything, right? Oh, this one's locked. Emergency meeting, stabbing. You missed the clown fight, Sierra Lad. I'm sorry. The imposter has been and been airlocked, and it's over now. Oh, they're locked. I'm not gonna unlock them, just so that I can look inside. That is overdoing it. And I mean, the doppelgangers have returned, so there is going to be a bunch of impostering and stabbing in face, but I fought the clown. He ran afoul of my Karlak shiny. I didn't have Karlak in my party then. That's the sadness. I pulled Karlak out so that we could talk to the Dryad together. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. But yeah, she's fresh, and that's why she has full hit points where nobody else does. Practical Guide to Furniture Building, the False Bottom Chest. Now, this false bottom ain't an illusory glamour, but a surefire way of stopping your most precious belongings becoming someone else's. Prying kids, snooping house guests, or even overzealous city watchmen will all be stumped by this simple trick. I'm gonna head out. Have a wonderful day. Good night, Mystic. Thank you very much for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow. Let's see. Construct chest. See Buildin' Bits Volume 2 for more instructions. Number 2. Cut some wood to the dimensions of your chest's internal base. Make sure to match the grain and hue. Number 3. Nail in some wine corks to the original base. Number 4. Punch a wee hole in the new bottom. Number 5. Drop the new bottom into the chest. Number 6. If you need to move the false bottom, use a long, bent nail to lift it out and peruse the goodies as you please. Alright, alright. The Well-Tended Garden. And a newt. A non-denominational guide to gardening for faithful folk. Whomever you prop your prayers toward, everyone needs healing, and you can't afford a blessing or miracle for every scraped knee. That's where the most holy art of planting shrubs comes in. What to grow? Healing. Rogue's Morsel. Best grown in the dark and the dusk. You can even plant these in cellars. Amazing. Balsam. A spindly flower that takes well to tall and chilly climes. Yellow Musk Creeper. Now these ones are a tad difficult. They do feed on human corpses, which doesn't fit in with an awful lot of face, but think about it. Really cuts down on graveyard space. What to grow? Poisons. Mugwort. This stuff cures any poison when refined right, but it does smell awful powerful. Stink out a whole temple, this will. Oh, I thought that was to poison, not to cure poison. I'm oddly disappointed. Meditations, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. This record, penned by Rector Yanis, consolidates various sermons of Father Lorgan, High Priest of the Open Hand Temple. Do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of gathered society for the decrees of those atop it. It is the duty of a faithful tormented, it is your duty to know when these decrees beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty, it is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it, as well it should. We must all at all times recall a central fact. To suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but not a good in itself. Hi, oddly disappointed. I am Sierra. I mean, I know you're allowed to get away with the dad jokes, but do you have to keep giving them to me? I have my own 18-page document of them. Some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong rhetoric, but it has an answer. One cannot be healed without first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing. We enact balance in the name of the Lord on the rack, for it is right and it is just. All right. Memoirs, Volume 1, Sister Clarwin. The Most Holy Sermons of Lashbearer Katrine. Oh, there's so many books here. See, Ilmater likes suffering. He's the original emo kid. I mean, there's more nuance here than emo. Ilmater doesn't exactly like his suffering, but he thinks that it is correct to endure it, which is a slightly different flavor than emo. The collected sermons of Lashbearer Katrine, commissioned on her ascension from Open Hand Temple High Priest to the House of the Broken God's revered mistress. Oh, piteous tormented, we live in wretched times. So eager is our populace to beg succor from the city's treat, and so readily is such succor available that our broken God is seldom lamented to. The weeping of the fetid masses should fall righteously onto the blood-burned ears of Ilmater, not into the hands of useless bureaucrats. Just because he doesn't write poetry or listen to My Chemical Romance. I know, it's like shades. They're, like they're related, but they're not like they're cousins, they're not siblings, A query often wet on the tongue of Ilmater's loyal wretches is thus, who does he bid us aid? How must we aid them? The answer is simple. We must give these sordid souls the tools to aid themselves, a working knowledge of the Ilmatari creeds. Unless these unfortunates know to channel their suffering towards the crying God, how is he supposed to intercede for them? Think upon these words, my children. And Memoirs, Volume 1. This book details the path in faith of one Shira Clarwin. Moving from the light is how he always phrased it, which I thought was a bit much. A ray of morning light dims this day, he would insist. I just can't really see it the same way. I can comfort, I can listen, I can heal. Of course my talents are best suited in the worship of Ilmater. I have no ill will towards the Morning Lord, indeed. I think a shaft of his light will always shine in my heart. I worry, too. There's something that glimmers in Pa's eyes when he talks about the light, and it's not something I like. I alight to Baldur's Gate next 10 day, to the Open Hand Temple. Maybe they'll know what ails him. Huh. Shira Clarwin? No, not Shira Clarwin. Sister Clarwin. Some scrolls. Soul coins. I've already read that one. I wonder what will happen if, like, someday I finally get around to giving Karlach a soul coin or two. I went to a lot of difficulty to have her heart put back into an appropriate, shall we say, non-murderous state. Touchy. All the doors in the temple are not actually there. That's weird. Coined her for actually exactly one fight because it was appropriate for her story. If her story calls for it, I will coin her, but I don't... She's being really, really effective without the coins. I don't feel like I need the extra oomph. Like, she has just been kicking the ass around the block and back around the other way, so it's just been... I have coins. She don't need them. She is more than effective without them. My girl's terrifying. Okay, so I'm still looking for the Sharan, Shar worshipper person who is looking for Shadowheart. And I'm going to leave Shadowheart disguised while I do it. Whether this will make it harder to find or easier, I'm not sure. Solve the open hand temple move. Yeah, we keep gathering up more information, but what we need to do is go to the place that fits the key. Which, let's see, that was... yes, Frago's Flophouse. We need to go to Frago's Flophouse, but I believe that's inside Baldur's Gate, and I haven't actually gone inside yet. Because I've been busy trying to find this Shar person. But yes, let's see, we have the clown's torso, we have the clown's hand. Oh, we definitely need his head. Where do you suppose his head might be? But yeah, there's... The Shar worshipper has to be around here somewhere. And going by the clues in the dialogue, they're probably standing in a clump or near a clump.
There is so much wrong with that name. If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. Think about it. If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
She gets even more effective with them, but yeah, I had problems with giving her more because I didn't need her heart to explode. Yeah. I mean, I've got her heart stabilized now. It's really nice. But I don't really want to destabilize her again. I only have so much infernal metal. I think this is where I came from. I haven't explored in this direction at all. I kind of expected the person to be along this road because this is the road to the Baldur's Gate. So I guess I try exploring over this way. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a clown head and a couple of clown legs. Maybe. But yeah, I can't just keep wandering, I don't think. We'll try this trio here. And then we'll call it a
it? Will there be feather beds?
You're adorable. Phil?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Nona?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Oh. You probably shouldn't have said that where he could hear.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's messy. We'll have a look around at what all is going on there next week. Possibly. La la la, keeping my mouth shut, la la la. I know you know where the Sharon is. I just want to find the Sharon so that I can, you know, have Shadowheart look like Shadowheart again. Don't get me wrong, the muscular drow and the muscular tiefling are definitely enjoyable, but I mean, like, look at Shadowheart's disguise next to the actual thing and tell me which one is better.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Oh, no, sorry, Sierra Ledge. She and I were not that close.
That's why we need to walk.
We're good with each other, but we haven't really reached nickname level. Okay, so I'm gonna move the party a little bit further away from these people so that hopefully they won't be quite so audible.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
Like, we'll just be over... Yeah. Excellent. Perfect. This will be the next person I talk to. I didn't nickname her Shaddy. Someone else did. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's just like, I don't feel like I should be giving her a nickname. I don't feel like... I feel like we hold each other at arm's length, in all honesty. I call her Shadowheart. She calls me Foxwine. We get along. We don't hate each other. She's still with me right now. We know that we're good. And I mean, this might mean something to some watchers. She's blonde right now. So, you know, we're good. We're good, but we're not BFFs, you know? We're just not at the nickname. The conversation between her and Gale had me... Oh, you know, I'm never going to get to experience that, I think. Partially because I hardly ever run around with Gale. Ah, well. This is where I'm going to call it a night. That's why I saved. So, I'm going to go... Second Monitor Club. Tell you what it is once you've saved the Sword Coast. Okay, it'll probably be like another few months. Do you know I've been playing this game for over a year? I'm in the last third! And you know, there has been a bit of a technical glitch, so last week's stream is not on there, but hey, if you want to see my other streams of Baldur's Gate 3 as I work my way through the game, hey, you can find it on my YouTube channel, which I just linked to in the chat right there. There's a playlist there for both Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, and Baldur's Gate 3, so that will keep you busy for several hundred hours with me arguing with a game about whether or not I want the dialogue choices that it has offers me. Can't be a smart ass at you in a VOD. That is true. But, you know, that leads into my next topic of discussion, which is, hey, my schedule. I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Planet Zoo for Management Monday, where my new subscribers will be able to change the names of either an animal or a staff member for free without having to pay channel points for it, or folks can pay channel points to do the same thing. Woohoo! And I will be working on an enclosure but not the one that I had originally planned. Planet Zoo has announced a new DLC pack, and there's decor pieces in that DLC pack that I want for the enclosure that I was originally planning on building. So I'm not going to be building that enclosure until after the DLC pack comes out. So I'm going to build a different enclosure, and I'll decide which one probably on stream. I have 2 options at the moment, and I'll figure out which one. I'll figure something out. There will be figuring. And I'd just like to say very clearly, I did say figuring, not the other word. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at approximately 7:15 or so, when we have enough people together to form a game. I will be playing either Among Us or 100% Orange Juice or Scribble It with my friends, depending on how many people there are. We play Among Us when we have the largest possible number of people. We play 100% Orange Juice when we have the smallest number of people, because it is 4 players or less. It is a board game that is basically Anime Mario Party, except even more chaotic because, well, every character has their own power, and they're not all dice related the way they are in Mario Party. It is very much fun. It is extremely chaotic. We have a good time with it despite the RNG, or possibly because of it. But, you know, if we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, but not quite enough for Among Us, that's when we pull out Scribble It, which is a Pictionary style game where one person draws, everyone else tries desperately to remember how to spell what they think that person is drawing, and whoever has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. And then, assuming that this heat wave that I'm currently sitting in has gone away, at around 10:15 or 10:20 or so on Wednesday, I will be playing Valheim on my solo server because my friends abandoned me around that time because they claim you have to sleep at night in order to be able to work in the morning. So I'm just left alone with Valheim. In Valheim, I am attempting to tame some wolves. And by attempting, I mean I have some wolves trapped in a wolf taming pit. I've been continuously throwing meat at them, and they are starting to love me. It's great. And so hopefully I will be finishing taming up those wolves, getting them into the lovely barn that I built for them in my base, and then finally poking my nose into the plains. I'm terrified of going to the plains, but it's the place left to go at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to screw my courage up to the sticking place, I guess. But, you know, that's the plan for Valheim. Assuming the heat wave has passed, I can't play action games in a heat like this. I would pass out. So we shall see if the weather is cooperative for that one. Then on Thursday night, I will be trying not to fall in Gisant. I took a brief break from Oxygen Not Included because they got a new DLC which has slightly destabilized the game, and I started playing this climbing game, Gisant, which was an interesting choice for someone who has a fear of falling like myself, but we're dealing with it, and I made it almost halfway through the game the last time that I played it. And I am hoping to finish the game on this upcoming Thursday and hopefully not fall too much because aforementioned fear of falling. So we'll see. We'll see how much my nerve holds up, really. And then on next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm going to continue trying to find this Shar worshipper who is, you know, trying to waylay Shadowheart in a fatal way. Figure out what's going on with all of the blood on the other side of that gate that I just walked up to, talk to a lot more NPCs, hopefully find some more pieces of a clown, and so many things that I need to do before even setting foot in Baldur's Gate. I'm going to be stuck in this suburb forever. Forever and ever and ever. You know, I haven't even found a bar. I need to find a bar, because, like, Asterian's siblings are in the bars in the outskirts, from what he said, so I also need to find a bar, but probably after a long rest, because we are tore up from the ground up. But, you know, problems for future Foxwine. Totally problems for future Foxwine. Current Foxwine is going to go and drink all of the ice water. Every last drop. So, that is the upcoming schedule for my week, all the games that I'm going to be playing and what I plan to do in each and every one of those games, at least the ones that I can plan for. Well, you know, Baldur's Gate, the plans are many, but the knowledge is little. Keep it that way. So, you know, whether or not I have a plan, whether or not I have any idea what I'm doing, whether or not I can stop looking at Karlach, I have a great time. And I've had so much fun tonight. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night.